Welcome back to another episode of In the Spotlight. I'm Brandon Young, the Public Relations Coordinator for Carter County Schools, and I am so honored to be with Miss Laura King. She is the Director of Programming for Communities in Schools. And so I wanted you all to know more about Communities in Schools and what they do, their inner workings. And she's here to tell us more about that. So I'm going to let her get started and tell us more about what does Communities in Schools do within all of our Carter County schools?
Yeah, so Communities in Schools is someone who partners with Carter County Schools. We started this partnership last year, but the coordinators that are in the buildings have been around for several years in the school building. So we're really excited to come along that team and just add support to that. Communities in Schools as a whole, though, has been around the nation for several years, and we're really excited for this partnership. Going into the second year, we have full saturation in the schools with student support coordinators. So every single school has a support person with the coordinators in the schools. So we're really excited about that. And they are basically here to make sure that every student has their academic needs met, their social emotional needs met. Every student is different. Every student's story is different. Some students need basic needs. Some people need tutoring help. And we're just kind of there to know the student as a whole and kind of walk them through with the staff the needs that they have.
Absolutely. And I know as a past teacher, counselor, vice principal, principal, I know how big it is to really see that student as a person and come along beside of them and support that student and provide for them socially and emotionally. That way they can thrive academically.
Yeah.
And that's huge. Just so the public knows, I think something that may be interesting to them, what would the day of a student support coordinator look like? And so what would that look like in a school? What would they physically be doing throughout that school day?
Sure. So every coordinator is going to have a caseload that focuses on, it might be a check-in with the student to help out with the math grade that might be struggling a little bit. It might be that a student had a bad night, didn't get a lot of sleep, might just need somebody to kind of rally around them in the morning, check in on them, make sure they're good, and head back to class. That kind of the day looks a little bit different day to day, depending on the student, depending on the need, and the needs of the student might change. But that's what we're mainly there for, is to be flexible and make sure that students' needs are taken care of.
Absolutely. They can change gears quickly.
Yes.
And they'll be doing this one moment and this another. And I can honestly say, from my experience last year as principal of Happy Valley Middle School, Mrs. Garland would come alongside of not just the students, but the teachers, faculty, and staff members, and she would do something positive and something we weren't expecting, and just kept the atmosphere of the school really positive.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing too. So not just helping our students in the building, but helping our faculty, staff, and school administration, and parents. Many times meeting with parents, talking with them, helping them kind of navigate what they had to navigate through. And I think that's huge as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Are there anything else you'd like the public to know about the Communities in Schools program, or how they can contact you? Maybe your website?
Sure. So the coordinators do a phenomenal job of making sure that they are all in for kids. That's the motto of Communities in Schools as a whole, but I feel like it's the motto of Carter County as a whole as well. Making sure you're all in for kids, making sure that kids are taken care of and that they have their community surrounding them. So that's something to look out for if we are newer in your school, is just knowing that you are going to have someone to have your kids and your family's backs, and continue that with teacher collaboration as well. Some events that are coming up soon, you might see some Facebook announcements coming up about some open houses coming up in the schools. Our coordinators are coming alongside those and helping out with any resources that they can help out with and get to know the kids and the families in the community as well. So if you have an open house coming up in your school, feel free to attend that. I definitely encourage it. And then they'll be there as well to kind of get a familiar face. To get in touch with us, feel free to call the coordinator that's specific to your school. They're going to provide their contact information at the beginning of the school year if you don't have it already, or visit our website at cisofah.org.
Thank you so very much,
Yeah.
Laura, for being with us today. And hopefully this has helped you as a parent, maybe a grandparent, to know what Communities in Schools looks like within your child's school. Check them out. Ask to speak with them at these back to school nights. Come to know who they are. They're truly an advocate for you and your children. But thank you, viewers, for taking the time to watch In the Spotlight. And once again, you never know where we're going to show up next. So stay tuned, stay cool, and stay well. Thank you.